Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Rodrigo gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played towards the front line. Tries to pass it through. Alexander-Arnold. Great ball, and he's in here. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And it's Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a super give and go. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Looking for options for move. Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Looking for the run. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. 0-0 still, and little doubt about which manager will be the happier right now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ah, that's a fine interception. Vinicius Junior. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and he's away. Real chance! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Applies the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Stood up well to him there. Opts to play it back. Takes the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! He's missed, but not by that far.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe, can he finish? It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Tries a shot, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rodrigo, Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham, for Valverde, couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely weighted ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Not the most accurate pass. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Timor-Leste can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lovely passing, goes for a shot! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Rodrigo, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he shoots! Oh, taken with style. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Chance to shoot! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution on the field.
Valverde with a real chance
Number
here.
16.
Valverde!
Number 26.
Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Number 18. Number 22. Number 21.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Can he get it through? Knocks it into space. Rodrigo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold. Chance here to counter. Rodrigo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It looked as though that might lead to decent chance. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitution on the field.
And we have
10.
our very first corner.
Coming on to replace him is number 13.
They've played it short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great run on the overlap here. Good ball, good take. Chooses to go back. Chance to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Timor-Leste really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Corner number 2, then. And it's been taken short. Well read, and the danger is averted. This looks promising. Goulet. Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much...
Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. Five minutes left on the clock. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Played back in, and he's in on the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Brahim Diaz turns back here, probably the best option. Rudiger.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fab. Mbappe! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's there! And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you,
Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Vinicius Junior. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Chouameni. Takes aim. He's got tall. He's missed, but not by that far. And he was quick to react. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Caught offside that time. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Decent enough try. 0-0 still, and little doubt about which manager will be the happier right now. Valverde. Vinicius Junior here. Bellingham! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Chance! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Alexander-Arnold probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Shot could be on. That is ended up in no man's land. Rodrigo. Played back in. Looking to play him in. Mbappe! Oh, important interception. Approaching the half-hour mark. Pass somewhat off target. That's good running with the ball. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Played out wide. Rodrigo. Cross to the back post. Vinicius Junior! And he's quick to get it clear again. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Driving on and making good progress. He could be in here. Ah, that's a fine interception. Valverde. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that is one way to stop him. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's played it back. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I have to admit, Peter, that I've been quite impressed with some of the defending in this half. You're taking on a quality side here, but the way this team have stuck to their task, individually and collectively, very good.
Yeah, you've taken the words out of my mouth, Jim.
Well, you really have to admire their togetherness and their concentration and their spirit, because defensively they look very, very tight still.
Certainly just. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And a real chance to break the deadlock. This might spell danger. And it's Bellingham. Lovely, now then. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their third corner. And that has been knocked clear. Out for a throw.
Two added minutes has
Ball's
been
out
indicated.
once more. He intercepts the throw. That's well read. Chooses to go back. Tries a shot! In for the pieces! And he's done it!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Everyone, please welcome our
It's a
players
dressing
to the
room
field.
that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in.
Chance! Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. And he's picked it up out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's cut it out. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. And they win it back again. Looking for options for movement. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he is going into that little black book. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivery from Mbappe. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
"60 minutes played. Passing is crisp and sharp. Look at the space here. Oh, well played.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo. Valverde. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, that's well spotted. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That could spell trouble. He is through here, and he shoots! This time, surely! They've scored! Do not write them off! Back they come! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Number 18, number 22.
Could move up a gear here. A heavy challenge. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chance, surely! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's a searching pass. Into the last 5 minutes. That's a super give and go.
Timor-Leste can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Goulet. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Out towards the flank. Vinicius Junior. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Mbappe, brilliantly cut out. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking... Bellingham! Sensational from Bellingham!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played. Chance here to counter. More and more pressure on the ball here. Tchouameni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde.
Timor-Leste really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that's... And a chance! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Bellingham, looking for options for shapes to shoot! And that's gone loose. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's shifting through the gears here. Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. And he thumps it clear. And it's skewed away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. 30 minutes gone. Valverde. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the... He's gone for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has been clubbed away. Chouameni. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Rodrigo, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's nice. They're urging him to shoot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander takes a shot! Rodrigo. And it's Valverde. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Chouameni.
There will be
Well
1
seen.
minute added
Saw that
time.
coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No way through. Rodrigo. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Timor-Leste really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. We've just begun the second period here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Valverde. Good ball, good take. Oh, sweet feet. And it's played into the middle. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to get it away. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, some tackle that. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, what a decent chance! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rudiger plays a sharp little ball here. Now that's a lovely exchange. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now, this could be a chance. Eder Militao. Valverde. That has been slung wide. Just eases him off the ball. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, number 8, number 16, number 26, number 15. Coming on the field, number 13, number 14, number 18,
Rudiger.
number 6, number 25.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball. Steaming on goalwards. And he shoots! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Vinicius Junior.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Foot in. And it's Diaz. Goulet. And he's had it nicked away. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball. Goulet. Brahim Diaz. Goulet played out to the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Vinicius Junior. And it's Diaz. Minutes away from what would be a huge upset. And he's had a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Goulet really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
There will be 3
Fourth
minutes
official
added
shot.
time.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Goulet has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Lovely feet. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's certainly onside here. Nice control. And the finish! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Courtois, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh, and that may well be that. That is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh no, what has happened here? They've got a corner here. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Showing good feet. Rodrigo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one that they'll have to try and get past.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to pass it through. Eder Militao. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish right from the top draw!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration...
And the shot! He's tried one! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And
Valverde! Madrid have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Timor-Leste really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely aimed pass. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Madrid finding their passes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So much time and space here. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Rodrigo. So what can they make of this? Now it's Rodrigo. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's some... He's having a shot! And he's there to belt it away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Timor-Leste certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And here's the chance to counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, played right into his path, and he's picked it up out wide. Quality ball. And he welcomes it in, looking for the... Shoots! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
And he's managed to get free. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Thinks about the shot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Could move up a gear here. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, no joy this time. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 11. Coming on to replace him is number 13.
Strong running down that left flank. Bout of passing here, really easy. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Number 16.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And the pass is intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Rodrigo. Goulet. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he get it through? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Great vision. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's made its way to him. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's in a great position here.
Timor-Leste surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Well, shot, surely! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So here comes a substitution. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find a character to respond from that.
Number 18. Number 22.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Number 25.
Brahim Diaz. Crunching tackle.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Alaba. And it's Diaz. Threads one in. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Camavinga. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The action has already started.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gavi charging forward, the ball at his feet, and he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through. Decent chance!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Jones. Well timed, excellent interception.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Frankie de Jong is another brilliant prospect to come out of the Dutch system. He's someone I see as a real pivot in the team. His position is obviously central and deep in midfield, and he'll be providing the creative and incisive passes.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
That has been cut short. Jones. Pedri.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
De Jong. And it's Pedri. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Szoboszlai is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Jones. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Gakpo. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't...
Oh, what has happened here? Delivered. Big chance! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Konate. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Lewandowski. Looking for the run. Gavi. And the shot! It's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Liverpool really could have done without this. This to complete the turnaround. The comeback is complete.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Gavi. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
Now it's Lewandowski.
Now it's Yamal.
Jones.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri.
Jones with the slide tackle there. Some excellent tackling here,
And here's Isak. Oh, that's fabulous.
it's Salah! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And here's Gakpo.
Isak.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Good take, and is he in?
And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. He's gone for goal.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Jones.
Here's onto this.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Isak! Sticks it away! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's De Jong.
And he's there to make the challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Barcelona
Appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Lewandowski. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick.
Pedri. And the pass is intercepted.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Knocks it out wide.
Great ball, and he's in here. Isak.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Szoboszlai tries to play it through.
There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Well, that's a little loose. Rafinha proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he cuts out the supply. Rafinha. And it's De Jong. Szoboszlai. And here's Isak. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mohamed Salah. Gavi. Oh, good read. And it's Salah. Pedri gets across to intercept that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking for options for movement. It's not an especially good pass, that. Jones. Now it's Isak. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away.
Real chance! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Number 18, Gakpo. Number 9, Isak. Number 8,
Araujo.
Szoboszlai. Number 17,
And Balde.
Jones.
No, he's not getting past him there. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Ekitike. Number 14, Chiesa. Number 7, Retz. Number 10, McAllister.
Ball is over the line. Balde. De Jong. And he's picked it up out wide. Rafinha stood his ground strongly.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
He is through here.
Shoots! De Jong spread it left. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Konate has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Koundé.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Chiesa has been caught there. It's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Wirtz.
He's going for goal.
Chiesa.
Shapes to shoot.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now there's a fuck.
He's had a shot.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's whipped it across.
That's good defensive concentration.
Oh, nice touch. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's worked it through. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner.